Hello everyone, this is Alex Trumbull from the Executive Appeal Podcast, and again I'm coming to you today from beautiful Aspen, Colorado, because I'm here at the Aspen Institute because I was selected as a fellow, which I'm so honored and blessed to have been a part of this extremely interesting and thought-provoking exercise out here for the last few days. And I want to share with you a question that was posed to me, and I'd like to hear your response to this. Do we have free will? Do we have free will? Well, that question was posed to me, and I want to share with you my immediate response. And I'd like to hear what your thoughts are about this. My very easy answer that came to me like this was, yes, we have free will. And no, we don't. See, I believe that there are levels of free will. I don't believe that there's a yes or no. I believe that there are degrees of free will. Specifically, I believe there's 4 different degrees of free will. The first being biological. We all have, as humans, biology that influence how we react, how we live through the world, and how we behave via the genes, the makeup of our parents, our parents' parents, our parents' parents' parents, our parents' 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 parents, and you get where I'm going with this. So that's the first factor, I believe, is biology. The second, I would say, are our habits. Our habits determine a great deal of our free will because many of our habits we've developed via just being around and doing things, so much to the point that we unconsciously engage in those habits. And so technically, do we have free will? Because we're doing things on a day-to-day basis that we don't even think of. That means that truly we're not really making a decision there. So then what's the third level? The third level, I would say, are outside influencers. That is the environment around us, the makeup of the buildings, the friends, our family, the people around us who may encourage, influence us to do things without us truly understanding that we are being influenced. Honestly, it goes down to companies as well. There's a lot of research into the words that we use, the colors that we use, the shapes, how we position things, where we put people in a situation that we know that if we line things up the right way, it will actually influence people to make a decision that they think they're making on their own. Now, the last level, the fourth level, I would say are coercive actions. That is when you are literally being forced to do something. Force, like you have no control over it because there's some outside entity, some outside force making you do something. Now, what I'm going to say right now is probably not going to be liked by a lot of people. I feel like there are very few truly coercive factors that have the ability to push us into doing things. What do I say about that? What do I say? I say because we still have a choice. Even in those coercive moments when we're being forced to do something, generally speaking, we still have a choice to do it. It's whether we are willing to accept the consequences of not doing such an action. I think of people in leadership positions. I think of people who are in companies and organizations, or even in countries who may be forced to do things. I had to do this because my supervisor. I had to do it because these people made me do it. And the reality is that, again, we can't make many people do many things. We can, again, so strongly encourage them to do it and give them consequences of not doing it. But you still have a choice, generally speaking, to say yes or no. Again, you may not believe it's a choice because it may be so strongly negative that you say, that's not even a choice for me. But truly it is a choice. And why am I making these points? Well, because I then made the point to my colleagues, my peers, that I believe the only true way to be able to gain more and more of our free will, of our decision-making ability, is to slow down. It's to engage in self-reflection. Some might call it meditation. Some may call it praying. But the fact is in order to gain more free will, more autonomy over our decisions, so that we're not just going through the motions, thinking that we're making a decision, but really, truly, we're not responding. We are reacting to a situation. And the only way that I believe you can truly gain your autonomy over yourself and your body and your decisions is to slow down, take a minute, and think. Why am I doing this? Am I doing this because I want to? Because it benefits me, my organization, my family? Or am I doing this because simply it was a response, it was a reaction to an outside force? I'm doing it because I've always done it. I'm not even thinking about it anymore. This is just how I react. And again, as leaders, we have to know that there are so many things that we do on a day-to-day basis simply as a reaction versus a response. Yes, now, I'd like to know, am I crazy? Is what I'm saying make sense? Do you have a different perspective on this? Do we have free will? Maybe yes, 100%, do you believe? Or is it no, 100%? I love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please click the like, please click the subscribe, and visit me at the alextrimble.com and theexecutiveappeal.com. As always, stay strong, stay positive, and definitely stay moving. See ya.